Want to learn how to save a ton of money on your ribeye steaks? Bam! Who wants to spend 25 bucks a pound when you could buy it in bulk and do it yourself? Set up a nice clean cutting board right by the sink. I'm just gonna lay on some paper towels to absorb any extra moisture. Let's lay our roast into the sink, and we're just gonna use a nice sharp knife and get it out of this packaging. Bring over the faucet, gently run some water onto there just to clean off any of the extra juice or anything like that. And now we're going to lay it onto our cutting board. Get it as dry as you possibly can. Try not to rub it, just pat it before we cut our steaks. Back at the table, our roast is nice and dry. Now we're just gonna trim off any of the hard external fat. We're gonna reserve it here on a plate, and we could render that into beef tallow and make another dish. See, as we're trimming, we could peel off all in one piece if you just follow the seam. Show you how to trim off these larger pieces of silver skin. Get under this flap here. You could grab a hold of it. Very important you have a sharp knife for this. And it just peels back just like that. After about 20 more minutes of trimming, I ended up with something that looks kind of done, but not necessarily like a ribeye. I ended up with a ton of just pure white fat. I have a few other pieces left over that I still have to trim. A little snack piece to throw on the grill. I have something here that looks to me like an oyster steak. And then this piece I think is the main ribeye. Because it ended up a little smaller than I hoped, I'm gonna cut it a little thicker. I don't think this is the right knife for this. I'm gonna switch knives. Here's our first ribeye steak. Let's break out the big guns for this one. There's another ribeye. Third ribeye. That is 4. 5 ribeyes, 6, and 7. I'm not sure if this was worth it, but it was fun.